Hello, and welcome to the foothold in the Restless Isles for what will be our level 13 episode of Purple Does Potions. I have got enough experience to get to 13, but as this is a level 10 quest, I just kept us on 12 for now. Truth to be told, I'd actually forgotten I was going to show you this one this time around. What happened here for many years, I guess, I'd paid due attention to the comments in the forum. Wouldn't even have this pack given, all this kind of stuff. I can totally understand why, having just investigated it recently, because the bear likes to investigate new things and that kind of thing, and do things a bit different. So with that in mind, I got one of my characters on a different account flagged for these two quests because one of the most painful aspects of this pack is that running to the quests through the wilderness complexes actually takes as long as to do the quests themselves. I think they missed a trick there. They could have made it into a quest, getting to the place, and then that would have been fine. But the fact that you're spending all this time more or less obligates you to have somebody flagged for it and then pass that quest to the others in the group, which is what I've done here. Otherwise, we would have been looking at an episode maybe an hour long. I'm not going to do the two quests, I'm just going to do the one. It is worthwhile actually if you can face the messing about flagging for the quests. From the perspective that there is half decent loot that can drop in these. There is a staff, a quarter staff, I think level 6, is it? Is it level 6? I can't remember. But really, really nice. Got some crazy damage to it. And also, you can use either intelligence or wisdom for hit and damage without needing to pick up things from either Harper or Falconry Tree. So that's a very nice one. I happened to pick one up. It was the bear who'd found one of these things, and I happened to just check the auction house, and I got one for 4 shards, so I was delighted at that. Also, in these quests, you can find. There's only two quests, by the way. There's the Bring the Head of Ghola, which is the one we're going to try and do, and the other one is the Slavers of the Shrieking Mines. I think in that one you can get a clickable Raise Dead, which is very nice. It's the only one of its type in the game, I think. So if you have low to no UMD, you can still be useful on the raising side. And then there is the quite sought after Royal Guard mask, one use teleport clickable, or one use per rest rather, which again, very nice to have if your UMD is low enough that you can't ever use teleport scrolls. And that one could be sold for a decent number of shards, I think, at auction, if you so chose. Right, notes for level 13 before we go. It's noticeable, obviously, the effect the immunity stripping has. Things like wisps are normally totally acid immune. Hit them once with the little vial of acid and then follow up with one of the bigger ones, and they just disappear like everything else. End bosses are getting one shot with multi-vial, which is amusingly overpowered. In the Bone Grinder quest in Ravenloft, the three hags died together in the windmill, one shot by the multi-vial. So, so unfortunately for me, I then had to go up to the hill to finish the quest, and I did that by bombarding the hag from distance again with one multi-vial, and that was job done. It really did feel like cheating, that. The golden greave boots we're wearing for the 15 DR, very nice as usual for um, mitigating, if not outright cancelling out incoming damage. The number of 0 damage I see is very nice. Definite tactic to just wait a little bit, let them nibble at you until they've all crowded round you, and then hit the big multi-vial or caustic overload and just watch them melt into non-existence. For bonus points you can do a flash freeze or a colour spray first, but really at this level it's not necessary unless you're really ramping up the level of Reaper. I'm sure this character could handle it, but the mana would become a factor then. We'd have to be spending more mana to kill the things. So I'm happy just to leave it on 1 and just carry on as we're going. And yeah, as I've just mentioned, you can argue that any form of crowd control, once we've got this multi-vial going and the caustic overload and the acid immunity is stripped, is somewhat of an overkill, because you can just hammer them into submission without doing anything on the crowd control side. A crowd control would be for higher levels of difficulty and or later game than this. Even the Reapers are dying to 1 multi-vial at the moment, so yeah, we're in a strong place. So this quest we've got coming, we still have to do a little bit of running to get there, but if we didn't have the quest given to us, I've shared it from another character on a different account. If we didn't have that, we would have to run all the way through this little wilderness network to get to where we're going, which is obviously not ideal. As it is, I think we can just talk to this one. Is this the right one? It's like a teleporter that you can only use if you're flagged for the quest. Now then, let's see. No, wrong one. My bad. Okay, recall. So basically, if you have the quests given, in our case from a different character that shared them, you can just run a little bit of the way through the underground passage to these teleport people who take you near, not to the start of the quest, but near enough so that you're not floundering through all this wilderness. The both of them are very close to the start. I just picked the wrong one there. That's the other one, that's the one we want. Okay, so you can see it's a string of interconnected islands, hence the name, the Restless Isles. We can see we are going there to the compound. Watch me go and get it totally wrong. Hopefully there's only one way into this compound. How do we... Oh, is it down there? Okay. I'm making a very good job of showing you all that this is... not a quest chain I run very often. I literally only discovered it this year. Are we allowed to go on the horse in here? No. Ah! Now there's a problem. There is a key that can get us through there. If we can't go through there, how do we get into the compound? There's a question. Oh. I tell you what we'll do. Or maybe, could we unlock the door? I I think maybe at the recall point there is a person that would give us or sell us a key. I think that's something I've forgotten. So this is the point at which we would grab this quest if it sent us back. Oh no, it sent us back to the start. Oh my god. You're beginning to see already why people wouldn't particularly relish doing this. So at least we know where we're going now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in that that section where the guy teleported us to, it has somebody who normally you would have to work your way all the way through these caverns to here, and it has somebody who has the key for that underground passage to stop you having to mess about. And there's also the quest giver up there if you didn't have the quest. So first time around this would be like the end of a long wandering. It really did feel like a success just to get here. It's him, look, who is the quest giver for the Ghola Fang, but I'm sure there is somebody who can. I'll pay you 1,000 gold for the key. There we go, so we've got the key. Now we just need to go back where we came from. I don't know if we could have done the melt lock to open that door, because I don't have that spell memorized. I suspect maybe not. And from here it's quite a short way from memory to go into the quest. There's two little things to open. Are there? Is that? Yeah, okay. Just open up the passage. So you can see even when you've been shared the quest, it's by no means straight in, but it's a heck of a lot easier than it would have been. Come on, let's get down there. I think this just takes us up into the middle of the compound, and from there is the entrance, the start of the quest. So yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job at normally you would come through this door if you have enough strength to break it down and you can get to this area, but we kind of bypassed all that. I've done a pretty good job of of demonstrating so far why people don't run this content too often. But the quest itself isn't actually that bad from memory. I think it's one of these obtain a key, a couple of keys or crests or something to go further on. There's a section with some nasty traps in, which I'm sure will be grateful for our evasion. I'll try not to abuse the multi-vial too much, because I'm not sure where the shrines are or how many there are. That would be a classic spot for a multi-vial. I'm gonna hold off the temptation and try and be stingy with the mana. I really should have gone with it. Okay. Keep feeding me souls and I'll be happy. I have a feeling we've got to go down this way first. Oh, carnage, not good. You see, one shot with the multi-vial and the carnage disappeared as well. I think there's a key or something at the end of this section that we need. I think. Okay. So it's sometimes crowd control, and then either multi-vial or caustic overload, and finishing off with the spell-like abilities, the single target vials. Anytime I hear a Reaper, I hit the multi-vial immediately. Now, what's going on in here? Iron golems, I don't particularly like the sound of that. But there is something we need to do in here. Now, can we make sure we at least hit them all together? Oh, beautiful. So, is there not a key or something? Oh, there is. Okay, we've got a chest. A crest, rather. Okay, so we're looking for a second crest. Or maybe it's just one to go on. The map, thankfully, is a bit better than in the wilderness. The wilderness map is horrible. Okay. Happy days. Now then, are there two?
The door to the north.
Yeah, there are two crest things here, so we do need to go through this other side as well. Okay. Be on the lookout as well for a shrine. You can see the outline on them of the burning ambition going off. Now, the top tier we have, I should have mentioned the enhancements. I've literally just picked a few more up, all the ones we wanted from the top tier here. So we've got the extra conjuration, we've got +2 caster levels with yellow and red, which are all our offensive vial spells. And then we've got this extra burning ambition die. And if we hit with 3 different elements at once, enemies can be made to be vulnerable. We do actually have 3 different elements in our little spell-like abilities down here. But quite soon I think that's not going to be the case. Oh, wow. Speaking of vulnerable, he's just done the same to us. So waited for them to come in. Didn't do such a good job there with the multi-vial, but did my best. The souls are coming reasonably regular, so that's helping us. Maybe we could... oh no, we can't here. I was going to say, well, maybe we could walk past them and sort of group them up so they're a better target for the multi-vial. We missed one there again. Is this a section with the traps? I think it might be. Yeah, I think it is. Oh my goodness. Failed save. Okay, so these things we have to light up. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't kill us. How do we know what to light up? I think there must be something... Do we pull something down there to know what to step on? Yeah, we've got something on the wall. It should show us thank God for evasion. Are we gonna have to go all the way, aren't we?
One false move and these spikes
don't skewer us.
Searing bolts of flame whistle past your head.
Maybe we don't need to do anything there. Okay. No, there's a crest there. I think we definitely missed something there. There was a way to. There was something to do. I'm sure I did that actually last time. But for some reason the combination wasn't. What can we do here? Can we? Oh, we can go just back through here and avoid the things. Oh, marvellous, marvellous. Okay, happy days. Yeah, I would suggest that without evasion, even with evasion, we took a tonking, didn't we? Without evasion, that's going to be an absolute death trap. Okay. So that's the first phase over with. I'm pretty sure you don't pull this lever. If you pull the lever, you've got stuff going off all the way down this ramp, which you really don't want. We really could do with a shrine. Have we actually passed one anywhere? I don't think we have we? Well, that could be another problem. I'm being as stingy as I can with the mana. That's one of the problems of quests. You know very little. You don't know where the shrines are, and so you don't know how much to dose your mana usage. Come on. Okay, now we could do with being... Oh, we're hitting the ceiling there. That's not good. Could do with being rid of those folk up at the top. Now this is where these little spell-like abilities really shine. Low cost, hitting pretty hard, and just getting rid of these annoying things up at the top. Later on, we'll have a slightly better option for that. The Alchemist does have an instant kill in the form of... is it turn to frog or something? That's a level 5 spell. If I remember right, that's transmutation. So the same one that you would use for all the holds and crowd control-y stuff the Alchemist has. The glue bomb and the flash freeze and that. So it's worth boosting that one as well as your conjuration DCs. Now then, what do we do here? I think we have to go... We have to get rid of these lot first, don't we? Oh, that's multi-vial for you. Wow. We've got some over there in the... No, we have to be able to get up to the top to the other side. I think it's probably through this way. I think... Waited for them to close and then hit the AoE. We would actually prefer one enormous pack of like 10 to deal with all together than this kind of thing. Because this just fritters away at our already dwindling mana supply. Come on. Is there still something? Oh, there is. I'm hoping there may be a shrine for us at the end of all this. Oh, no, not good. Don't forget you can block while on the floor, even if you haven't got a shield equipped. What we got in here? An ogre mystic. Literally just spamming my 3 spell-like abilities. Is there any kind of a key in here? No, so that was an optional by the looks of it. Are we walking slower than we should? No. So I'm hoping for a key or a crest or something in here. Ah, this is the way up to the top section, isn't it? Let's not get surrounded here, people. Now, where to go, where to go, where to go? Through there? That looks ominous.
The prison door is locked shut.
So we're looking for a key for that.
The door to
Okay.
the north is sealed. You'll need to find
We're
a way
looking for a
to
key
unlock
for that. 2 crests for there. I think I may have come to the wrong place first. The way on might have been the other way initially from that this main area. It could have been down there first and then back up this way. Unless there are things for us to find down here. A shrine! Let's splash out on a multi-vial if we've got a shrine. Now, should we use it now? I guess we may come back. Let's just investigate this area just in case there's anything. Oh, that looks like a... Oh. I remember this section. You kill the mystics guarding the area and the traps stop going off. So that's very important to do.
The force blast is shut off once its controller is killed. The fires die out with no one left to stoke them into a blaze.
Now I think, if my memory serves, the sort of boss guy we killed in the middle, his chest is the one that can drop that quarterstaff I was talking about. So I would love it to drop, because I can't remember what it's called. So we could remember live. Is it the stave of the seer? Rings a bell. I think it might be the stave of the seer. I don't know if it's this chest or the one at the end that could possibly have it. It's not that one then. So it's it's this one that could possibly have the stave of the seer. And if you have any kind of quarterstaff build planned, I definitely recommend giving that a go. I have a feeling this might be the only shrine, so it's a one use only, so we're going to have to stay on economy mode, aren't we? That and or get everything in a big crowd to maximise the potential of the likes of multi-vial. Let's get the buffs done. How much experience does this quest give? See, it's quite a modest amount for such a lot of running around. Albeit I've made a meal of it, gone the the wrong ways first and that kind of thing. But even so, I guess that's another reason people are not particularly enamoured with this pack. Only 2 quests. There are a couple of sort of raidy things as well, but just 2 quests, and the getting to them is quite a chore. Getting to them and getting through them, and the reward for so doing is not really in keeping with the effort that you've got to put in. So this is the way we should have. Oh no, hang on. What's going on here? Oh right, okay, down here. This is the way we should have gone first, to the left side as we look on the map. Did I actually pick up a key there? Not that one. No, I just got a crest, didn't I? I didn't actually get a key, so we're looking for a key as well as a crest down this way. And I've gone the wrong way again. What's going on here? Ah, must be this way. There is actually another way off to the right there, isn't there? Crikey. Well, that's not it either. I wonder if I've made a huge meal of this and I did actually go the right way. It's not looking... we needed a second crest anyway from somewhere, didn't we? Yeah, this is definitely one it would pay to know a bit more before attempting, but as I say, I have played it through once. Did manage to reach the end. Not with this character. What did I do it on? I think it was on Purple's Warlock build last time around. So rather than evade the traps, we kind of temporary hit pointed them. Ah, okay, we're up here now. So, what do we do from here? I guess while there's enemies alive, that tells us we haven't previously been here, so there could be something to do. Come on then, if you're coming, all of you in. Always a bit disappointing when multivile doesn't kill everything. So we're looking for a crest. Hang on. Something tells me those side rooms are just kind of incidental. We're looking for a crest, I think, and a key. Okay, yeah, I think we're in a good place here. Nice, waited for them all to come in, then hit the multivile. I doubt there'll be much in these things, no. Okay, so the one we want is the one... Oh, there is a shrine here as well. Okay. So that's the key, but no crest. So maybe the other crest is hidden behind the... Maybe the other crest is hidden behind the locked door in that other section. So do we have a way to easily get to there? It's over there, isn't it? It's up there. I don't think we can get there from here, can we, without going all the way back? There is actually a section of corridor there that we haven't yet explored down the right. I think maybe to save my blushes, I might go down here just in case I'm missing something. Is it a dead end? What is it here? It's just literally a dead end with nothing. Okay. Curiosity satisfied. So we're going back up this section now with our key. Yeah, this is definitely one it would pay to know the order of doing the things, because it is a pretty huge map, look. So what we should have done was go down there first and get the key, and then go up in this section and use the key. That could have saved us quite a bit of hassle. So now, can I remember where the key was supposed to be used? I think it's in the section with the... Was it in the section with the shrine? No, I think it might be up there. Right, that's the crests. And so the key must have been down at the other end here. And this must have a crest for us. One would assume. We're looking for somebody who has a crest. Or somebody special here.
The entire cell block can be unlocked using that wall switch.
Ah, okay.
The cell doors swing open, freeing the wild men inside. Wild screeches are soon followed by shouts of
Don't
panic
like
from
single
above.
targets. Come on then, people, if you're coming. Oh, not good. Okay, so we're looking for... Oh, we've got wild men fighting guards here. Well, where's our crest? There's got to be a crest in here somewhere, surely. It's not you, is it? What's going on there? Lag, by the looks of it? Yeah, extreme lag. Okay. Yeah, the spell-like abilities are beginning to get a little bit past their best, aren't they? It's taking 3 shots sometimes with them to kill one thing, which is a little bit of a pain. Those two are fighting, we'll leave them to it. Where is our crest? It's not there, is it? I think it must be... Ah, it must be here in this middle room where we pulled the lever. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered releasing the things. I think that was an optional. Yeah, this looks good. I don't want you clambering all over us. Crikey, this lag's a bit challenging today. Don't want Red Crown anywhere near us. Okay. Or you. I don't know what happened with the multi-vial there, but it failed. There should be a chest, and this better have a crest in it. Okay, happy days. And I think from there, it's sort of on relatively quickly to the end fight. So we are nearing the end of our pain. as mentioned, the end boss Ghola fan can drop that Royal Guard mask, the teleport clickable. I do not have one of those items, so I would be more than happy to accept one from here if the game decides to be charitable. Happy multiviling.
The ogres stalk the
Okay,
ground, uttering
same
roars
again,
of
big group.
praise for their leader.
That is just beautiful. That's multivile at its very finest.
Ghola stands alone, his royal guard.
From memory, this ending is somewhat anticlimactic.
Our lives for the
The boss dies fairly easily, although some of the other stuff in here is going to cause us a bit of an issue. Look at that! Oh my god! Surrounded and in a bit of a tricky situation. Multivile, everything gone. And that's without any meta magics or anything on it. Oh, he's not dead. I was being a bit presumptuous. He took a big chunk out of us too. My bad. He'd better be dead now. Let's just heal ourselves just in case of any other unwanted surprises. Look at this pile of chests. I wish I could take a picture. The bear loves chests, and this is pretty awesome. I don't know how to do screenshots, sadly. But we could just, hang on. We can do a sort of a memory on the video. There you go. That's the end of the Ghola fan quest. So, while we're tucking into these, let's hope for... Oh, it's not quite finished, is it? There's no more opponents, I don't think, but there's a bit of a twist in the tail with the treasure, the loot. You get a section of... Oops. You get a section of chests in the back room, I think, which have little or nothing of value. And then we go into the real treasure room. I think it's behind a secret door at the back. All this stuff, basically nothing in it. So the one we're really looking for is behind that door.
It seems that the other treasure vault was just a decoy.
I think there are two here. I don't know if which one the item can drop in. There we go! Live on video! Beautiful! That is just what we wanted. Happy days. So that's one teleport, usable from level 9. One teleport per rest. So that's a really awesome item to have, convenience-wise. So super happy to have that. Never had it in the game before. And just for once I find an item live on the video. Okay, that went on for far too long due to my lack of quest knowledge, I'm afraid, but really pleased to have got to the end. I think we had a good build for it with the combination of evasion and strong AoE. It's a tough old quest done at level. I think we showed enough to see that as well. But if you fancy having a go during your leveling times, I strongly recommend to get or to have access to one character in your group who is flagged for it already, who can pass the quest to other people, because without that it is a real chore to, I mean, we could have been talking double the quest length just in the time taken to reach the thing. If you don't mind wandering through the wilderness and discovering, for a first time I didn't mind it too much. As I said, it felt like an achievement, just to actually reach the start of the quest. That's how long the wilderness section is. I strongly recommend referring to the wiki so you're not wandering around in circles while doing that, because it tells you how the interconnected passages go together, and how best to reach the point of destination, which is the quest giver. Okay, I will stop the waffle there. Thank you very much as always for looking. Something a bit different this time around. I will speak to you next time. Take care.